Good? All right. It's a different show. It's you know what it is. You know what type of show this is. Fast and loose. Exactly. Welcome everybody to the Don't Be Mad podcast. Today I'm your host, Jason. I'm joined by
Jamali, but you've always been a host. It's not
but now I'm talking.
Oh, we give you the permission to speak.
Please.
Enjoy the freedom.
Matt is enjoying a dinner. I presume it's for his birthday. So he might still get here in time. If he's not watching, he should be watching. If he gets here, we'll see. Well, we got a spot for him.
I don't know about all that, but okay.
And whatever it is, man. All right, so let's stick to tradition. Let's stick to so
as you say this reluctantly.
All right. So Jamali, how's the mental health?
Well, I mean, it's good, you know.
Yeah.
It's been a good week. Minus the snow, of course, the weather. We went from I don't even know what it was before that. I think we went from fall. We had a long spring that went into fall, and then now we're in winter season.
Yeah, man.
Summer never came.
As for my mental health, I'm good, man. Just celebrated my 33rd birthday last week.
You know Jesus died on around his 33rd year, right?
You call me Jesus? I appreciate that, Jamali. Thank you. I have magic powers.
I never called you Jesus.
I have magic powers. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I never once said that.
That means I'll come back. I'll be like a zombie like he did.
Oh, Lord. Bro, all your blasphemous comments, please.
No, it was a good birthday. Didn't do too much. And
bro, you're old, fam.
What do you mean I'm old?
Bro, you're old, bro. You're
not old.
Bro, I'm sure you woke up.
I can do the same thing I did like 10 years ago.
No, you can't.
Of course I can.
Maybe at a slower pace.
No, at the same pace. Same pace.
Let's not lie to ourselves,
dude,
bro. I'm
good. No, but it was a good birthday. Thank you for the shout outs. I did listen to the episode. I was not here. So
you listened to the episode after the fact?
No. I was there and I was commenting live. I called all your teams trash and I was there in the chat. I saw
it. Bro, the nerve of you to call team trash, bro. You don't have a winning team.
We're not talking about that right now.
Okay. Just letting you know.
I'm just saying.
Thought I remind you.
We're not talking about that right now. All right. So let's let's dive into it. So what do you want to talk about, Jamal? Where can we start first? What's a controversy we could come up with?
I mean, there's no controversy. Your boy Don Cherry, you know, your little idol.
Yes, Don Cherry.
Got the boot, finally.
He finally put too many foot in his mouth and choked himself out of a job. You know what? I'm not surprised, though.
No,
I'm honestly not surprised.
I'm actually surprised it took this long.
Well, yeah, he said... Like, I know earlier Tyler and I was talking about it, but he said a lot of offensive shit throughout the years. And I was like, you know what? I knew we were going to get fired, but I'm not surprised by what you got fired by.
The thing that's most shocking, it's part of what we discussed the other day with the whole cancel culture. Mm-hmm. I feel like he said worse thing in the past.
He did.
And got away with it. But then it's like now the world is so sensitive to things that this slight comment sort of... Like, because all he said was, like, he referred to them as those people. Or, like, that's a...
You mean you people.
You people, whatever that may be. I mean, we've heard people make those references in the past, even, you know, in day-to-day life. But it's crazy. I feel like, obviously, he did too much. He bought off more than he can chew.
I think with him, it was that I understand where he was coming from, what he was trying to say. But you know what? There's a way of phrasing things. I think, he's an old white person. And just, you know, put that aside. You're on TV. You have a sort of responsibility to, like, the crowd. Like, you're not servicing one section of the crowd. You're servicing all fans of hockey, essentially. And all fans of hockey comes from all different walks of life. So I understand... like the reason why people are kind of upset from why, he just said the truth, but I'm like, you know what? He's right. Like, he's probably most likely right. There are a lot of people that don't wear the poppies. There's a lot of people who are newcomers to the countries that don't wear it, and they should probably wear it to support the troops. However, when you have people that are refugees and people who are coming from countries that don't have anything, and it's like kind of beating them while they're down. Oh, you people come to our country and you like our milk and honey, and it's like, dude, relax. They came to the country because they have nothing. Give them a break. You don't need to beat them while they're down.
But I mean, it's the same reason probably his forefathers came to this country.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
You know,
That's a same. Good
I
point.
don't see him wearing feathers. I'm just saying. Why are you laughing?
You saying you should be calling Grand Chief or some shit?
Well, let's not call this guy nothing.
Well, all I'm saying is that I don't know. When there was a time where he called the people who wear visors in the NHL, like NHL players that wear visors, he called them wimps. The only people that wear them are Europeans and the French. I was like, whoa. I was like, that is worse. That's the worst thing you can say. As compared to
But I feel like he's been reckless for a long time and he got away with it.
He was given the license to do it.
And exactly, I think for a long time that in hockey was something that was enjoyable by audience. Audience took it like a light humor. And as you said, as the game expand, which it has and it should in any natural thing, it draws people in and people from different walks of life. And, not only just that, I think also from that's a sports side, but from a business side as well.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So you have people who are of different walks of life who might have not occupied that position 10 years ago, 20 years ago, but they now occupy it and they get offended by it.
Yeah.
So I think beyond the sports world, I guess, that comment strike a nerve with somebody in a boardroom.
I always say,
and he dealt with the ramification of it.
I always say that people don't realize who your boss is or who people up in higher positions. Like I was telling this to my girlfriend at one point. A lot of people who usually say, "Oh, these people, they don't pay anything. They always have their own welfare and stuff like that." These people have credit cards, MasterCards, Visas. You know who the CEO of MasterCard is? It's someone who wears a turban.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
And I'm like, you're complaining about the same person who essentially controls the destiny of your credit.
Most of them run around in Range Rovers.
And it's like the people who like on Fox News that insult all Muslims and stuff like that. They get away with it slickly, but they don't realize that Murdoch Group is owned by someone who is a Muslim. It's partly owned by someone who is a Muslim. So the person you're ragging on,
the Prince of Saudi Arabia.
I can't remember where he is, but he owns a good part of it. He doesn't own completely, but he owns a piece of it. I'm like
Ben Al Houm or some.
I'm like, you guys don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think he owns a large portion of the media groups.
And I'm like, and this is the thing what people have to realize that I understand. Like for Don Cherry especially, it's like, know who you're talking to. No, yes. Maybe back in the day you could have got away with that because the country was
I think he still could get away with it in today's world.
He can get away with it, but he has to be more careful what he says.
I think, but the thing is also too, we have to be mindful of like a habit. Like if you have a habit of doing something, it doesn't change overnight because society decides it's supposed to.
It's gonna take time,
right? And like I was telling you before, like if he was to go today and be like, listen, I'm gonna go in my basement. I'm sure he has the means to do it. And I'm going to comment on sports, hockey essentially, live, and I'm going to live stream it on YouTube. I will guarantee you he would have as much, if not more than the local, like your local hockey stations that watch his streams and enjoy it.
I don't think he'll have more, but he'll have a sizable audience. Though.
He would have more.
He'll have a sizable audience.
More than what most people would believe for him to have. I don't think anybody in the hockey world got offended by it. Like the way that action was taken was a boardroom decision. I don't think it's like, oh, well, he's a bad look for hockey or, Canada don't support his perspectives or whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. It was a boardroom decision. Because, like I said, if it was about that, he should have been gone a long time ago. I think he said something, and something was on the line, whether someone in that boardroom was offended or someone outside of the boardroom that has direct connection, whether sponsors or something, was like, you know what? I'm not with it. Like, it's either I go or he goes. And, money was pretty much essentially on the line. I think that's what happened. But I don't think he necessarily...
we're like getting a message from the chat here.
Yeah.
Like Christina was saying, like, because they had spoken to him recently on the radio, saying he's unapologetic and he doesn't, doesn't feel guilty or sorry for what he said.
Right.
Hey, if that's how you feel, that's your opinion. But you just have to realize, yeah, it's freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want, but it's not freedom of consequence. Because anything could happen. Like if you have to follow guidelines, and I'm pretty sure what really happened is like, you know what, the sponsor said, you know what, no, we can't be associated with this. Get him out of here now.
Almost definitely.
And that's most likely what happened. And Don Cherry, you know, he said way more offensive things in the past, and I'm pretty like you said, I'm pretty sure he's gonna come up with like a podcast or something,
right.
something on YouTube or something like that.
But yeah, even like in the chat, you know, it was said that there's a lot of people who aren't foreigners who don't wear the poppy, and you know, he can finally go a Smithsonian where he belongs. Wow,
that's harsh, but okay.
No, but it's true. Like I think what the poppy represent is what it represents. You know, it's World War II veterans. It's for us to sort of a reminder.
Yeah.
But I also find that to be bullshit. I put that in line of Christmas, Easter, and all the others. It's like you have all these holidays to remind you to be good to each other and be kind to each other. And yet when it's not about those moments, like I know for a fact, some of these people who wear the poppy, bro, there'll be a homeless person who could have been a veteran that they would laugh, talk shit about, and won't support. So what you're wearing a poppy as a symbolic gesture because that's what I guess society expects you to do. Mm-hmm. But what would you do for the veterans outside of November? You feel me? Like do you volunteer? Do you do this? Do you do that? Like, so when they come at you and they're like, oh, you don't wear a poppy, you don't support this. Bro, you don't support the homeless guy. He probably fought in Vietnam. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or he was, World War II. Maybe he's a bit too old for World War II, but still, you don't do nothing really to do this. But all of a sudden, on November 11th, you're patriotic and you're for the veterans. Keep that shit.
Yeah, that's false patriotism and stuff. The only thing I really liked about Don Cherry is he used to bring a lot of attention to it. Like, even not like saying bad things, like he would bring it up when other people weren't thinking about it. So like Veterans Day and all this kind of stuff. Remember the troops, all that stuff. Yeah, it's nice to do that.
Because he probably fought in a war somewhere. That nigga's old.
You think he fought in a war? I don't know.
He probably could have been in the Cold War.
I really don't know. To tell you the truth, I don't know.
But the point in case is like, again, just because something has value to you doesn't mean everybody should share that same value.
Yeah.
Like, I guess, like, I'm not against November 11. I'm not against none of those things. But I mean, I don't even think I even saw anybody this year. Like, normally you'd cross them in the metro and they're selling like the poppies for like $2-3.
Because they're getting stolen.
I don't remember seeing anybody selling anything, so I'd even buy one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I just think personally, like, your opinion is your opinion. You could have it. But when you become divisive based on your perspective, I think that's when it becomes a problem. Mm-hmm. And there's a platform for it, not during a hockey game.
Yeah, if you're talking hockey, but like I said, he's done much worse than that. But this is the thing that caught him. That's why I wasn't surprised. I really wasn't surprised that when he got caught up in that, I'm like, you know what? I knew something like that. I knew this is what got you. And sorry, Dom, but Coach's Corner is over. I hope it's over. But that show in general is just boring. I didn't need Don Cherry to analyze the game for like 10 minutes on a Saturday night for me to know what the fuck is going on.
Well, I mean, it's also too like the slot that is given. I'm sure they kept it on. They're probably it's probably a rated show. Probably. So for sure they're getting people tuned in. And I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I don't think that this is the last we see of him.
No.
I think these type of things is like what I call teachable moments. Like, this is the problem now. Like, now he's going to go on YouTube or he's going to find some way, not hopefully, but I think in his own way he probably would. And, he's going to find a way to sort of, do his own thing, but now he's going to be uncontrollable.
He's going to think it's going to be uncontrollable, but now he's going to deal with the really no CRTC to protect him from bad emails and threatening stuff. All that stuff, he's going to get the full extent of that on YouTube and Twitter now. So
yeah, but no one's going to threaten old Don Cherry, bro.
Please. I don't know.
The only thing he runs is his mouth. He can't even physically move. Like, he's good.
All right. That's enough of old man Cherry.
Well, we stick in the line of sports. What happened, man?
What?
Them Chargers, bro. They're losing their charge.
Dude, we're not talking about that.
They're like dead batteries, bro. They're dead batteries, bro. Phillip Rivers, he's more like a fucking stream, bro.
Don't worry.
Bro, this guy throws more interception than Stevie Wonder.
The AFC West is wide open, so we have a chance. So I'm not worried about it.
Bro.
AFC West, we have a chance.
I know. So is all the receivers, all the cornerbacks, and he finds them.
And what about your Giants? You lost to the Jets.
Doesn't matter.
You lost to the Jets.
We already established since the beginning of this season that the Giants.
Eli played one game. So what's your excuse?
It's a rebuilding. It's a rebuilding phase.
You said as soon as Eli's gone, we're going to start winning games with Saquon. That's what you said. As soon as Eli's gone, we're winning. And look where they are.
Saquon was hurt for 6 weeks.
Okay, Saquon's back now. He's been back for a while now.
No, he's been back for 2 games. Let's calm down.
And what happened?
We lost him.
To the Jets?
It's okay.
To Adam Gase and his high ass with his eyes wide open and stuff like that?
Bro, it don't matter. You lost.
All right.
You're the one talking about this is your year.
We're in the tougher division.
You said this was your year.
And the year's not over yet.
You're like you are the, like, honestly.
You see, that's the difference. You guys know you're going to lose. Our year's still going. You guys already lost.
You remind me of every Cowboy fan there is.
Listen.
Every Cowboy fan, this is our year, bro. This is our year. Prescott's going. Did you see how they got their ass spanked?
What, the Cowboys?
They're more like cowgirls. The way they're trash.
They're probably going to win their division anyways. It doesn't matter. They're probably most likely going to win the division.
They should.
Because the Eagles, they always find a way to fuck up. I'm not even talking about the Redskins. Don't forget that. And the Giants, we all know what they are.
Okay. It's okay.
I'm just saying.
It's fine.
You guys have no excuse. You have the...
We have a perfect... We don't have an O-line, bro. You know that. We don't, bro.
Oh, so it's not... Eli, you said Eli was the problem. Now is the O-line's the problem?
I've been saying the O-line.
So the O-line's the problem.
We don't have one.
So get a new O-line and put Eli back in there. What do you think is going to happen?
What Tom Brady's doing right now. Greatness.
Huh? Oh, yes. So you're saying Tom Brady and Eli Manning are the same level in talent?
I mean, Tom Brady never won against him. So we could say that, yes. Thank you.
No.
He never won. Hey, when it mattered to win a Super Bowl, he never won.
No.
I'm just saying, it's facts.
You're saying Eli Manning.
Tell me I'm lying.
Huh?
Tell me I'm lying. Did Tom Brady not lose 2 Super Bowl rings to Eli Manning?
Yes, he lost.
Thank you.
Super Bowl, but he also lost to Nick Foles too.
Okay, but that's fine. He lost 2.
He lost to a backup quarterback.
He lost 2.
He lost a backup quarterback.
He lost 2.
So you're saying I'm asking you the question. Are you telling me that you think Tom Brady and Eli Manning are the same skill level?
Eli's close.
Wow.
Bro, he's better than your river, bro.
Wow. Tyler, what do you
Phillip
think?
Streams, bro. That's his new nickname. Phillip Streams. Not even, I wouldn't even say drip because these new millennial kids make drip sound cool. But this guy is
Skip Bayless Drip Bayless now?
We ain't calling Skip Bayless is more like Dust Bayless. But he's a Don Cherry of basketball commentary.
Who Skip?
I can't stand Skip.
He's just entertaining now. I know he doesn't mean what he says anymore because it's all ridiculous now. But you don't like it because he says a lot of shit about LeBron. That's why.
Yeah, damn right. Don't disrespect him. Don't.
No, NFL. The season's pretty. It's not the best season. I don't think.
No,
NFL. It's not the real.
I think a lot of teams. Like if I'm going to be honest, a lot of teams are in rebuilding stages.
Lamar Jackson's doing good.
Who?
Lamar Jackson for the Baltimore. He's
on my fantasy team.
You have him?
Yep.
What position are you in the fantasy league?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I think I'm like 4th or 3rd or something.
I don't think you're 4th or 3rd. Are you?
Yeah.
I have to check that. I'll check in the stats and everything like that.
Yeah. But no, I think he's amazing. I mean, it really goes to show that, like, yo, you know, what he got drafted in the 6th round.
Yeah.
The end of the 6th round. And he's performing well.
He's a good quarterback.
I think he's a good athlete, period. He just is he remind me of, when I watch him play, it's like flashes of Michael Vick.
He's a souped up Michael Vick because he's bigger than Michael Vick.
He's a souped up Michael Vick, but Michael Vick has a better arm than he does.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't deny that. Like
Michael Vick's arm was
ridiculous.
wasn't as accurate. It wasn't the most accurate quarterback, but he could throw the ball down the
ball downfield.
He could get it downfield.
So, you got to give him that. But, I think he's playing great football. I think Baltimore's playing good as a whole, as a team.
Baltimore's doing good. I think I have a feeling that Green Bay might win the Super Bowl. I don't know. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling that Aaron Rodgers is like.
So, what do you think Aaron Rodgers and who's going up for the Super Bowl?
It's probably going to be Aaron Rodgers and what Tyler, our producer, Tyler has delusions of grandeur. Just said Baker Mayfield.
The only thing Baker Mayfield is going up for is a burger at McDonald's. He's trash, bro. Don't ever, this guy been talking
He's happy because the Cleveland Browns
finally came out of the basement.
They finally won a game. We don't remember the last time it is. I think Odell caught like 2 or 3 passes. No one cares. Odell has 1 touchdown in the season. That's all. That's how bad it is this season.
I know. And
you have a talent like Odell and he has 1 touchdown.
And you think he was doing bad with Eli?
Hey, we don't know. It could have been worse this season.
Bro, it wouldn't have been worse.
Have been worse.
Bro, we are making players who are not good players look good. I'm not going to call anybody's name because that's my team. But we make players look good.
Sterling Shepard?
Huh?
Sterling Shepard?
I'm not calling names.
That's what you're going to say, Sterling Shepard?
I didn't even call nobody's name, but I'm just saying.
It's going to be one of these episodes that one of these big stars are going to hear. They're like, what?
Bro, the Giants is where they're supposed to be.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I don't know what to tell you.
At least we're not playing like Miami, bro. Put some respect on their shit.
The Miami beat the Jets.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
That's the only game they won.
Yeah. And the Jets beat the Giants. So in terms, Miami's better than the Giants.
Yo, Miami's just trying to play hard against your division. That's all. They're all in the same division.
AFC?
Yeah. The Jets, the Patriots, Miami, and I forgot what the other team is.
No, you mean the division? No, it's the Patriots, the Bills.
Oh yeah, it's the Bills,
the Jets, and Miami. Those 4 teams.
Yeah,
the Patriots will never lose that as long as those trash teams are in there. The Jets and Miami suck, and the Bills are just never know with the Bills.
I'm just saying it's a great year for football. Except what? Cleveland is not going anywhere, bro. LeBron left. Cleveland's dead, bro.
Tyler, did you know that Cleveland's river caught on fire? Because it was too much toxic waste in that shit.
And that all came from the Browns training camp.
That place is living depression. Cleveland is living depression.
I think that's why LeBron hairline got messed up.
Toxic waste ate away his hairline. No. All right, let's stick to sports though. Basketball. Lakers back on top like we supposed to be.
That because the King's playing there, bro. Respect the King.
It's all Anthony Davis.
Bro, what?
Anthony Davis do his part.
Well, for sure, but who made Anthony Davis go there?
Anthony Davis knew where he wanted to be before that.
Not before LeBron showed up.
Do you honestly think that he wanted to stay in New Orleans?
No, but he definitely didn't want to be in with the Lakers if it was with the Ball and Hart and all the rest young gunners.
No, he would have gone to LA. I think he would have gone to LA regardless.
He would have been down like Clippers team, bro.
Huh?
He would have for sure. Kawhi would have recruited his ass.
Nah. I don't think he would have played with Kawhi.
He would have played with Kawhi. Anybody who wouldn't play with Kawhi is stupid. Definitely.
It's not about Kawhi though. It's more. Do you want to play with Kawhi or do you want to have the lifelong Clipper curse around you? That curse is undefeated.
Hey, bro. Talking about sports, I gotta say this.
What?
Lamar Odom has broken the curse of the House of Witches.
Oh, Kardashian curse?
Oh, now he's engaged. He's happy.
Engaged to someone he was dating for only 3 months?
It don't matter, bro.
Isn't that what happened with him and Chloe too? They dated for like a short time?
30 days. Yo, the curse is powerful, bro. Look what it did to Reggie Bush in his career.
Reggie Bush's wife is fine.
Well, yeah, but his career is over.
He won a Super Bowl though.
More than Phillip Rivers, but
what does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying, maybe Phillip Rivers should go over and talk to Kim.
Please,
he could be the side dude. He might get a
Reggie Bush got a Super Bowl, so but after he left her.
Well, of course,
after he left her, so
and then his life went back on track.
Yeah. But yeah.
Poor Scott Disick. He's doomed.
Huh?
He's doomed.
He's the most well-adjusted person in that. I don't know how he's surviving. He's
Tristan Thompson doomed.
Well, it's just Tristan Thompson from Toronto, so he kind of set himself up to lose anyways. And now this talk with Kylie being with Drake.
That's
two curse canceling each other out, so that might work out.
Wow.
The Drake curse and the Kardashian curse.
Drake is a Canadian royalty. Let's put some respect on his name.
Nah, but whatever. The Clippers, going back to the Clippers now. I'm saying the Clippers, that Clipper curse is undefeated. There's no curse except maybe the Madden curse that's stronger than the Clipper curse. But that curse is undefeated.
Bro, if LeBron wasn't in the West, you and I both know.
What, that the Clippers are going to win?
The Clippers was going to be the best team of
Do you know how
LA.
many times for the last 5 to 10 years I've heard that when Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Jordan was on the team and the Clippers were saying, oh, we run LA? We've been hearing that for the whole time.
Yeah, but they were on the team when Kobe was still with a Laker.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
the Lakers
it was.
Sucked. The Lakers sucked back then.
It didn't matter. But
I've heard they say, oh, the Clippers are going to win a championship because this, blah, blah, blah.
I never said that.
And they still, out of that whole team, never escaped the second round. Ever. They never did it with that team. Ever.
It's okay.
I'm telling you, the Clipper curse is too strong.
I don't know. But I'm just saying LeBron's doing wonders.
Look, the Madden curse. Who was the cover athlete on the Madden cover this year?
Who is it?
Patrick Mahomes. This dude. And look,
you're so
there
wrong.
you go. These curses are undefeated. It's undefeated.
Wait, was Vic on the cover when he went to jail?
I think he was on the cover. I'm not sure if he went to jail, but I think he was on the cover. I'm not sure, but that's something I have to check.
Oh, when was Plaxico on that cover? Never, but he still went to jail.
Was Plaxico? No, Plaxico was not. Plaxico was not on the cover. That was just a giant.
But Odell was on the cover at one time. Like
I don't
recently,
know about that. Well,
when he did with the one-handed catch.
Oh yeah, he was on it.
He went downhill. You're right. He went downhill. He went from catching 13 touchdowns a season to now
just
one. But you know what? Too, he was caught with one of them Kardashians too. That's the curse right there.
Yeah,
got him bleaching his hair blonde.
Wait, last season the Patriots won the Super Bowl, right?
Right.
That was 2018.
Right.
Or 2019.
2018.
No,
2019.
2019.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think Tom Brady's on the Madden 2018. I think that's when Nick Foles he was big that. I tell you, man, this Clipper curse, this Madden curse and the Clipper curse is two of the strongest.
Hey, shout out
time.
to John Madden, bro.
Why Madden?
Because I like Madden.
Madden just talks nonsense,
bro. I don't know. Like I have this nostalgia when I played. Like you remember when Madden first came out? His voice, he had like a very distinct voice.
Yeah.
And like it just resonated with me. So shout out to Madden, man. Wherever he's at, in a nursing home somewhere.
I'm just telling you, man, that Madden curse is even one more Madden curse thing. Antonio Brown was on the 2015 Madden cover.
That's the same way he got laid out too, right?
I think so.
He got. Jeez. Oh Lord.
I'm telling you, the Madden curse does not stop. No one wants to believe it. Just like the Clipper curse. No one wants to believe it. Clippers will never escape the second round. Toronto escaped it. Toronto made it
There was
past
never a curse on Toronto, though.
Huh?
There was never a curse on Toronto.
Yeah, but Toronto was just like a dead friend. It's like
they just had a bad team.
But the Clippers have been around longer than Toronto. Look at Toronto.
Way longer.
Toronto has a championship already.
Okay, but that's like, we know that was a fluke. And in real life, that would never happen.
It was real life, Jamal. I know you want to admit it, but it did happen.
Bro.
All right. We're going to get to the more pressing topic. The more controversial. You want to talk about?
What? Well, I mean, the Clipper curse must exist because what's his name got fined for $50,000 for lying.
Kawhi?
No.
Doc Rivers?
Doc Rivers.
What a surprise.
He's like, Kawhi is completely fine. Then the medical records show that he was actually hurt.
Oh, and the load management thing?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Clipper curse. Don't worry. The Clipper curse is undefeated. The Madden curse is undefeated. That's why I'm not worried when people say, oh, the Clippers are going to win a championship. I'm like, really? What's stronger, your belief or the Clipper curse? Because I'll go with the Clipper curse any day.
I don't know, man.
It's like me saying, will the Knicks win a championship in the next 10 years? I can confidently say never.
Wow.
I can confidently say never. Will the Browns ever make it past the second round of the playoffs? I can say.
But how about they get to the playoffs first?
Huh?
How about they get to the playoff first?
This is true. They haven't been to the playoffs in like
ever.
I don't even remember last time.
Jim Brown was a youth when they went there.
No, it wasn't that far back. There was one time Cleveland had a good team, but then after
with Jim Brown.
After that, then the GM,
when was that?
The GM went completely cuckoo and just fired everyone.
No, I don't remember that
guy. But yeah, no. Clipper curse. I don't know what to tell you. Anyone who believes in the Clippers out there, I'm telling you, just look up Clipper curse, and you're gonna see what it is. Same thing with the Madden curse. That's why I always say on Twitter, Clippers gonna clip. That's what it is.
You're a hater.
Clippers gonna clip, man. I'm telling you, as a Laker fan, I'm not even saying this to be funny. It's just what it is. And there's people in LA like Clipper Darrell who wear half Steve Harvey suits with half blue and half red Clipper colors.
Why you gotta be dissing people, man?
What Clipper Darrell? He goes dressed like that to games. Like, if you're a Clipper fan, why? What? Because Laker fans didn't accept you? Is that what it is?
Some people have their. I mean, bro, why are you a friggin' Phillip Rivers fan?
Huh? Because I like the underdogs, someone who tries.
So then go join Miami now.
Huh? Miami's not an underdog. Miami's under the ground. I don't want to be. Miami's under the ground.
You can go to New York.
New York? No way. I would not step anywhere close to Madison Square Garden. Not even for nostalgia purposes. I don't want to see what it looks like.
What? The Mecca of basketball?
Oh, yeah, crazy? Mecca of basketball. First of all the best basketball players are from Philly or Boston. Let's get that straight out the way.
That's not true.
That's mostly true.
That's not true.
That's mostly true.
No.
Everyone who plays basketball in New
York.
Where
was Michael Jordan born?
Listen.
Where was Michael Jordan born?
I'm trying to tell you.
Where was Michael Jordan born?
New York for like the one day and he doesn't stay there anymore. Stop it. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you.
He's from New York. He's not from Philly. He's not from Boston. He's not from North Carolina.
Let me try to tell you something. This is the thing.
Where's Starberry from?
Huh?
New York.
What?
Starberry.
Eating Vaseline when he was a member of the Knicks?
We don't know that to be factual. We don't know that to be factual.
Everyone, go online and look up Stephon Marbury eating Vaseline and watch the factualness. I'll show it to him after.
That was Photoshop.
That's not Photoshop. There's no such thing as moving video Photoshop. There's no such thing.
Of course it is.
No.
So really, you're going to tell me all those...
There was no After Effects on an all busted 2004 webcam. I'm sorry.
You don't know that?
No.
You don't know that?
No, I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? Who do I... Sebastian Tailfair? I mean, like, who do I go down
the only person you can respect from New York are people who actually played for the Knicks because they actually put their lives on the line. They weren't guaranteed. Oakley, I respect him.
Mason.
Larry Johnson, I respect him.
Mason.
Anthony Mason, I respect.
God bless the dead.
Sprewell, he choked out people, but I guess he was supposed.
He had to do what he had to do.
Allen Houston, Patrick Ewing gave up his knees for that team.
Just like all the hookers on 42nd Street.
But John Starks was just...
John Starks was a punk, bro. Him and Mark Jackson, you losers.
You don't like Mark Jackson, though?
Nah, because he's a sucker. Because he was afraid to say that he gave Steve Kerr his rings.
What?
Because he would... Like, he's too... Like, I don't like people who are too...
He's too nice, you mean?
Yeah, like, fuck out of here. He works his ass off to build the Warriors where they were.
Okay.
And Steve Kerr just came in, took them over. Of course, all his hard work was already done. And he didn't want to say because he wanted to remain politically correct.
Oh, because he built a team to where
You're a sucker. You should have stayed and lived in Indiana where you belong. with Rick Smith and all the rest of those weirdos. I'm just saying. Him and that weird guy. What was that guy? That Ulster Tag. Was he? No, he used to play for the Jazz.
Ulster Tag?
Yeah, Ulster Tag used to play for Jazz.
Supersonics?
No, Jazz.
No, it's Deathless Shrimp or whatever his name is.
Yeah, all those weird white guys with the military cuts. I'm just saying. What was his name? I'm trying to remember his name. He looked like a weirdo. Oh, I'm gonna show you. Huh? What was there? There was a forward. There was Rick Smith, who was their center. Reggie Miller. They had Mark Jackson.
Chris Mim. You said Chris Mim?
No, it wasn't him. He played for another team too.
I don't know.
He looked like Mullen. I think was his name Mullen? No, it wasn't Mullen.
I can't remember.
But I was young. That was back in the the 96, 98 era.
When basketball was good.
Basketball was great. When it was a man's sport.
Oh yeah, hand checking and everything was allowed and everything like that.
Now it's for sensitive people. They are. It's for sensitive people, bro.
Basketball got soft. Basketball got real soft.
Bro, it was. Did you see the foul they called on what's his name? It was ridiculous, bro. He wasn't even. He was just in the vicinity. And nowadays basketball, you're supposed to just play on the sideline.
Well, you know what? These referees are too old.
Bro, old.
They're old. You can't have middle-aged men keep up with 20-something-year-olds on the basketball court. It was like Max Kellerman saying, he said it, like, you can't have old referees keep up with 20-something-year-olds. You can't.
Not only that, bro, you should not be allowed to call fouls or any calls if you're behind the play you have a messed up.
Or you're not close to the player.
Or you have a obstruct angle. You know what I mean? Like,
what he was saying is that you need to have more than more than 3 referees. You have to have either 2 on each sides of the court,
right,
and 1 going back and forth, and 2 others in the middle, so they can see everything.
No,
I don't know. I think you can't have old men, 50-something-year-olds.
I think what they should have is have these basketball players play with sensors, and if 2 sensors touch each other, let that be a foul.
That's even softer, though.
Bro, not even. You know how hard it is for sensors to touch each other? Like nowadays, like you look at a guy like James Harden or Russell Westbrook, even LeBron James. I'll definitely go with LeBron James. Like you can't even blow next to these guys. It's like flopping. Foul. You know what I mean? Steph Curry, like nowadays, like people do things to look for a foul. Dwayne Wade used to do it. Pump fake and jump into you. Pump fake, jump right into your chest. Like what?
But they try to get, that's the different. Dwayne Wade, Kobe, they used to do that. Pump fake, jump in your chest, but get the shot off. Now, like James Harden, he just like pump fake and just like try to get the foul instead of getting the shot off and go to the line.
Right.
I don't know. Like
the game has changed, but I know you want to talk about your favorite team, the Knicks.
What about the Knicks?
Well, actually, no, that's Tyler's team.
No, the Knicks are trash.
Tyler has a way of picking them, bro.
Tyler, why do you pick bad teams?
He likes the Montreal Canadiens.
The future sports team.
The Cleveland Browns. And now the Knicks, bro.
What's your favorite baseball team again? Milwaukee Brewers?
Not even, bro. He like the Marlins, bro. One of those weird teams no one even knows exists.
I think the team's stolen.
Yo, Washington won, actually. Don't feel special. You weren't a fan then.
I was surprised Washington won. I'm surprised to be Houston. Houston was a good team.
Bro, Donald Trump paid for that victory.
All I'm saying is, what's his face? Cashman, the GM for the Yankees, they have to win next year or he's out. Like when New Yorkers, like they get really pissed off because they're like,
bro, winning is like so natural for us to do right now. But in
like,
baseball,
I would say one thing about the Yankees. The Yankees, they have the biggest cash and budget, and people get so pissed off when they don't spend money on pitching, the stuff they need the most. That's what essentially cost them. Right. Same thing would cost the freaking the Dodgers too. The Kershaw.
Well, the Dodgers was never hot since they left Brooklyn, so it doesn't count.
What are you talking about? They won the World Series they left Brooklyn.
Well, it doesn't matter.
But I'm saying is
they need to come back to Brooklyn.
I don't think that'll happen. Have two baseball teams in New York. Ooh.
3.
Oh yeah.
How disrespectful are you?
We always forget the Mets. We don't know what happened to the Mets.
This guy.
But that's the best type of World Series. You don't have to take a subway.
The subway series.
A subway series. You don't even have to. You don't have to deal with anything like that no more.
Bro, that'll be lit for this city.
But yeah, it's
so according to
trash.
According to Tyler,
what?
Supposedly the Knicks right now is a great basketball team with a record of 2-7.
2-8.
2-8.
You said RJ
Barrett is one of the greatest players in the NBA.
You said right now, please.
Right. So is what was that? What was Larry Jansen's big mama? She's a great player too. Nah, bro. RJ Barrett has potential to be good. I think he's one of the best rookies. He does have don't forget, Andrew Wiggins had the same hype around him until Andrew Wiggins went to Cleveland and his stars dimmed.
Wiggins was just lazy. I think that's what happens with him.
No, I just think he's in a bad system. I don't think he's lazy. I think the system that they brought in, like
he signed a new contract with the same team. Of course, he can be part of the same system. Thibodeau is gone. The coach changed. So what's the problem now?
Well, I think as much as coaches change, I think players have their own their system. I think it's unfortunate. I think if LeBron had kept him and not went after Love,
they probably won the championship sooner.
Yeah, I think that would have happened. I think right now, it's hard. Very few players could come out of college or come straight to the league and be instant leaders.
That's why when Kuzma got picked in that same draft as Lonzo, Kuzma was an actual better player because he spent 3 or 4 years in college.
Right.
So his skill developed to the point where he's really NBA ready. He can score 15 to 20.
But I get what you're saying. That too, but
as compared to RJ Barrett, who has no choice but to score 15 to 20 because the Knicks are dumpster juice, anyways. So he's gonna score that anyways. Huh? The next Kawhi Leonard? Oh, please.
Kawhi Leonard is injury prone. It's like 7 games in the season.
And
he already need breaks.
And Kawhi Leonard just started scoring over 20 points a game 3 years ago. It's Kawhi is good, but look. It took him a long time to get where he is right now. I'm not sure if that's because what's his face was holding him back.
Who?
Popovich, but
he wasn't holding him back. I think a lot of these NBA players are spoiled kids.
Yeah, it's probably.
You know what I mean? But what I was saying with a guy like Andrew Wiggins, once Love left Minnesota, he automatically had to take the team on his shoulder. He wasn't like that. You know what I mean? He never had that role even when he played for Vegas, right? UNLV?
Kansas.
Who? Andrew Wiggins?
Yeah, he played for Kansas?
Did he? Or am I thinking of the other one?
I'm pretty sure it's Kansas he played for.
Or was it the other one they drafted number 1 that got busted?
I can't remember.
Anthony Bennett.
Oh, fuck. The Canadian dude?
Yeah.
He was absolute garbage.
Well, he went number 1, bro.
He was number 1, but Cleveland picked him, so that tells you everything you know right there.
Bro, Cleveland also chose Kyrie. They also chose LeBron James.
Yeah, because they were dead last. They were dead last in both things where they had to pick the best player. But more times out of not, they picked the wrong players.
Did he play for Kansas?
I can tell you if he played for Kansas. I will let you know. Yeah, he played for Kansas. Yeah.
So he must. But I mean,
Jayhawks. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you're right. But I mean, I don't think he had that responsibility. I think people like him or players like him, they get stifled onto that, and then as soon as he started getting into a rhythm, they brought in Anthony Towns or whatever his name is.
Carl Anthony Towns.
But
that should compliment him though.
No, but then the offense started running through the big guy. So I feel like he had to play a secondary role. He got the team where it needed to, and then this person comes in younger than him, and the offense ran through him, and then you have all these periods where there's in and out of, they had Rubio played for them. Was it Rubio?
Yeah, Ricky Rubio. Yeah.
Rubio came in. They had Teague that came in.
Jimmy Butler. Well, Jimmy Butler he's no joke though. Jimmy Butler is no joke. He said these dudes are lazy and are not doing shit.
So
he took the practice squad and beat them. That's to tell you, it's a level of dedication that he puts into the game as compared to they do. It's
but I mean, it's easy for Butler came out of a very well organized organization in the Bulls.
He was with Thibodeau. That's the thing.
He was with Thibodeau. He was working alongside Derrick Rose. As much as he's an idiot, I don't really like him too much. What's that French guy's name? I don't think he is French.
Tony Parker?
Not Tony Parker. The other one with Joakim Noah.
Oh, Joakim Noah. Yeah.
You had who else did they have? They had a bunch of players that were hard workers on that Bulls squad.
Luol Deng
was on that team.
Yeah.
They had this other guy. What's his name? Their forward. Oh, his name is on the tip of my tongue. I can't even think about it right now. But
whatever the case may be, they had a good team.
He had a good team, but therefore he had good work ethics.
Yeah.
These guys didn't.
Whatever the case is.
But we shall see what happened with the NBA.
Yeah. Let's go on to a different topic now. Let's go on to the final topic, actually.
Oh, you saved the best for last.
Yes, we're going to talk what everyone wants to hear about. T.I. I'll let you lead this one because I think T.I. is...
well, keep your opinion till after. So, for those who don't know, T.I. has a ritual, it seems like. Since his daughter turned, I guess, 15, or maybe even before that, where he would go to the gynecologist with his daughter, and I guess on her birthday, it's kind of weird, and the gyno would confirm that her hymen was still intact. Now he got a lot of flack for this. I mean, hey, it's true. Am I wrong? People said he was wrong. Now the girl is actually 18. It's not his youngest daughter anymore because I think he has a baby that's a daughter. But people went, wow. What's your opinion on it, Jason?
My opinion is he's wrong, dog. Something's wrong with this dude.
He's wrong. Yeah. Everything that he's doing is wrong.
I'm not saying him looking out for his daughter and making sure that she's fine, everything that is wrong.
Okay.
What I'm saying is you don't need to go to the doctor. If your daughter tells you that her thing isn't blew out, believe her. Don't go to the doctor because there's no way you can prove that by a doctor. It's physically impossible. You can't. There's no methodology or any physical thing that you can actually check to see in a woman. It's absolutely nothing like that. So I was wondering, what is this?
Well, I mean, you could if the child plays any sports, that could easily get rid.
Ride a bike, whatever.
Ride a bike.
Who knows? And I'm like, what the hell is this? What is he doing? And at first I was like, does he do some kind of sex offender shit? Because
calm down, bro.
This is what they do. This is what they do. All these crazy shit like this. I'm like,
no, they don't.
I don't want T.I. to be like this now. I'm like, oh, come on, T.I. No, don't you be one of these people now.
No.
So I honestly don't understand his justification unless the daughter lies, and
there you go.
Or that could be one thing, or he's just really,
there you go.
Really,
and that's
crazy.
Exactly where I was trying to get to, because I find that it's easy for us to take that perspective of the story and be like, you know what, he's wrong for this, but at the same time, if he's not on his daughters the way he has been. And they run around acting like thoughts. They'll be like, yo, T.I.'s daughter, T.I. didn't raise good people or whatever the case may be.
That still would be his fault regardless of whatever it is.
Right. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But you don't have to go to that extreme. That's what I'm saying.
But that's subjective.
Subjective?
It is subjective.
All right.
I mean, Woody Allen probably did that. And no one's died his neck for it. Woody Allen did that shit. And he didn't even go to the gyno. He checked for himself.
Hearsay, allegedly.
Allegedly, he's married to her now, bro. You think he waited till she was legal to beat it?
I don't know. I'm speaking in hypotheticals.
Right. Now, all of a sudden, you guys don't want to, hypothetically speaking, we don't know.
This is confirmed by T.I. the man himself. I don't know about anything about Woody Allen.
Hey, we know for a fact that Woody Allen adopted her.
Okay.
We know for a fact he left his wife to be with her.
Okay.
And we knew that he had her at what age? 7, 8? And he left his wife when she turned 18? Now, I mean, like you made earlier reference to Lamar Odom. Took him 30 days to marry Chloe.
Okay.
Woody Allen had ample time for him to leave it at 18, bro.
Listen.
He left his wife to be with that girl.
Listen, I don't know what's...
I'm just saying, to be quite honest, and put all jokes aside at this point, is it far for him to do that? No. We don't know the relationship he has with the daughter. Maybe the daughter wants him to be there because she's not comfortable around men. Maybe the gyno is a dude. Maybe. And whatever the case may be. But if he wasn't there for his daughters and they're around, around doing dumb shit, he would get slack for it. He's an overprotective father. He's not putting his child in harm's way. It's all subjective. I don't think he deserved the slack
Aren't
he
you
got.
opening up your daughter to criticism now
Absolutely not.
and humiliation? Because
Absolutely not.
I mean,
if we live in a society that's going to humiliate her for what, being an 18-year-old virgin?
no, not being a virgin.
What would they humiliate her for?
Your dad has to come check to see if you're a virgin because you thought around all the time, and he wants to make sure that you're not thought around. Yo, kids say
The darnest thing. Yes,
the
Bill
darndest
Cosby.
thing is that's part of it, but they're just, you don't know how people think. That's
At the end of the day, like, the most they could be like, oh, your dad checks. Okay, cool. My dad cares about me. Yours don't, because you're probably in prison somewhere. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like, I don't think he should get the reaction that people's been giving him, because, you know, it's easy for you as in our generation to be callous and just be like, oh, they're gonna learn on their way.
I would never call him a bad dad because
He's far from it.
I would not say that because I don't know the relationship with his kids.
Right.
And from what I've seen, he seems like an upstanding person.
Right.
So I'm not going to say that.
Right.
However, I'm going to say the situation was too extreme. I'll say the situation was too extreme.
I don't think it was too extreme. Your mom never went with you to any doctor's appointment?
To a doctor's appointment?
Right.
Yes, when I was a child. Yes.
Okay, so as you turned 18, your mom stopped going to you at doctor's appointment.
Even before that.
Okay. It's a bit different for a male, you know what I mean? And I'm sure he has his reasons, and we may never know. Like, we may never know, but that's why I wouldn't jump to the conclusion that it's weird, because he could probably be there at his daughter's request.
If that's a request, and I just don't understand the reason to publicize it, though.
And I don't think he said it in a weird way to publicize it. I think he made a joke at her 18th birthday, and he said, yes, she's still a virgin. I have paperwork to prove that her hymen is intact.
That sounds like some...
Bro, that sounds like a stupid statement to make, and then the world, like, it was a slow news week, and they ran with it.
I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? We've seen Donald Trump grope his own daughter, bro.
True.
So, like, he made a weird joke. Like, I'm sure, like, who knows if that's even true? He probably made that joke. You know, like, parents do this stuff around your friends. Some parents to make their kids feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It could have been just that.
That's some fucked up shit. He has an evil mind.
That's not evil, bro.
That's evil.
As a black parent, you know you've been to some black people's house and their kid do something stupid. They got slapped up in front of their friends. And the parents knew damn well that Monday morning that was going to be the joke of the whole high school.
But for us, that's normal. We're like, oh, you get slapped too? I'm going to go home and get the same thing too. I don't know about you, but normal.
A little extreme.
That's normal to see something like that.
But again, for you, that's normal. Maybe for her, that's normal. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. It's all perspective. I mean, just saying, like, if that's what he's doing and his kids are comfortable with it.
Like I said, this situation for me, I think it's extreme. But T.I. is not a bad dad, not a bad parent. Takes care of his kids. He's
all of them.
He's not bad at all.
And I don't think you should be getting slack for being, as a black male, to being in your daughter's life to that level, as long as it's not forceful. If it's not forceful, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And there's nothing that confirmed that he forcefully went. Like, I can understand he pulled a gun on the doctor to get the results. He went behind her back. Like, even if that's predominant, if it's a true story, right? Because again, this could have all been a big joke that is blown out of proportion. You know what I mean? Because he has an older daughter too, right?
T.I.'s daughter unfollows him and her family after his hymen comments.
Right.
So that did not go over well.
So it must have been a joke, right? It could have been a joke where she's like, Dad, you went too far this time.
That's no joke.
It could have been a joke. And you'd be like, yo, Dad, you went too far.
Everyone in the family in on the joke, including the whole world, except her? Damn, that's a little too far. I'm just saying, it's creepy to me. It's just creepy.
But why is it creepy?
It's like, you don't need to go to that extent. It's either you don't trust your daughter or you know you're fucking up as a dad.
But like I said,
if not trust her judgment.
What if it never happened? Don't forget, we have to take in context that this was said at her 18th birthday party as a humor humorous statement, and then the media ran with it.
Listen, I don't think T.I. would just say anything just to say anything like that.
Bro, I don't know. I think he's being funny. I think he thought it was funny.
Please.
But, you know.
I don't think T.I. is not the type of person. Didn't T.I. had this line? No, I can't say this because this is going to be. I'll say it after the podcast.
No, say it.
No.
The listeners want to hear it. Just say it.
I can't remember.
Is it racially motivated?
Huh?
Is it racially motivated?
No.
Is it like what? Why would you not say it?
If there's a song that's called "That's on Me,"
Right.
with T.I. is on it,
Right.
and he says a line.
What?
Huh?
What's the line?
Essentially, he's talking about a giraffe shouldn't be worried about the I can't remember. I have to say.
I know what you're referring to.
You know what I'm talking about.
But it's pretty much like a giraffe don't mind what an antelope is doing. Sort of like
a giraffe eats from the trees, a turtle eats from the dirt.
right.
But it's he says something before that, though, that is kind of in line to how serious the person T.I. is for him to do something like that. So that's what my point is. Don't worry, it's funny though. I think it's funny what he said. But I'll show you the lyrics after so you can hear it and everything like that.
Well, I don't need to show it to me. I'm pull that shit up live.
But no, we get it after though. No, but like I said, the situation for me, I think it was a bit extreme. But I'm not gonna go as far as some people saying, "Oh, this dude's a bad parent," and this dude is like, he's off kilter or whatever. He's cool. What are you doing?
But I mean, I'm trying to see what you're.
I'm gonna send it to you. Don't worry, I'll send it to you. Don't worry about that. Because we gotta wrap up, and I'm getting cold. I have to go dig out in the snow.
Oh,
Not dig out. I just have to get out of the snow. You ready? Are you still looking for the lyrics?
What he's like now?
Don't worry.
Make my kids straight. That's what you're saying?
Listen, you have to listen to it though. How he says it. You have to listen to how he says it.
Oh, so that's part of him making his kids straight by going to make sure that his daughter's intact, bro. Is that what you're trying to make a reference to?
No. But I'll tell you what he's talking about.
I think you guys have some perverse minds, bro.
No. All right, let's wrap this up. So it's been another episode. Matt wasn't here this time.
Oh, actually,
we thought he would have shown up.
Before we wrap it up,
yeah.
One last thing. So if you're in Montreal or wherever you're listening to it, you might have heard of the fire that took place in Lachine, I believe, over the weekend. Unfortunately, a mother and her 8-year-old daughter lost their life. And a group was created online. In fact, a GoFundMe account was created to help the other 4 children. So if you're listening to this and you want to support a good cause, look it up online. I think I'll give you the link to post.
Yeah, I'll post it.
Anything from clothing to whatever it is that your heart feel free to donate to this to help these kids who are now unfortunate. It was a single mother of 5. And somebody in another apartment left what they assume is they left a cigarette unattended, and they were in their home sleeping, and unfortunately the mother and younger sister died.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
but
so
please do all you can to donate.
So if you could donate, whether it's monetarily towards the GoFundMe, so for their burial services, or clothing to help the kids that that are left behind. Will be greatly appreciated.
Some good stuff.
Yep.
Good stuff. We're wrapping up.
Well, it was a good episode. I could have done a lot more with my Tuesday afternoon than spend it here with you two, but
what did you have to do?
I can't go back in time and change that.
What would you have to do? Go and watch all the Giants tape of whenever the last one is, whenever it is? Huh?
Could you do that? Could you do that with your? Could you do that with your Chargers?
All you want to hear is 2 rings, and that's it. You'd be happy.
Could you do that with your Chargers?
2 rings. No, I can do that with the Lakers though, with 16 championships.
Oh,
I could do that with the Lakers.
Now you got to change sports.
I can do that with the Lakers, though.
I could do it too with my basketball team.
What basketball team?
Whatever LeBron's on.
Oh, please. All 3 championships he won?
It doesn't matter.
Please.
It doesn't matter.
Break.
It doesn't matter. It's more than Phillip Rivers ever won and ever will win.
Please. Kobe won enough for both him and Phillip Rivers.
Please. Fuck out of here.
Why do you think Kobe only goes to the Charger stuff when he motivates them and talks to them in public?
And it doesn't work.
Huh? Don't worry.
Doesn't work.
Everything Kobe touches turns to gold. Don't worry.
I'm sure that woman's underwear in Denver didn't turn to gold.
That's alleged. That's alleged. That's alleged. You don't know about that. All these alleged accusations that you're talking
It wasn't
about.
alleged, bro.
It's an alleged accusation.
It wasn't.
It's an accusation. All right. Thanks everyone for joining us on this cold winter day that we have to go back out and brave. And stay tuned for next week. We're gonna have another episode. We're getting close to 100, right? We're getting close to 100.
Yep.
I think we might have to do something special on 100.
We should have 100 before the end of this year.
I have no idea about that, but I hope so. I don't think so, but maybe. We'll see. But again, thank you everyone. It's been another episode of Don't Be Mad. You can reach us at Don't Be Mad Pod on Instagram, Twitter, Don't Be Mad Podcast on Facebook, as well on YouTube. The videos of this are usually posted up on YouTube, so look for Don't Be Mad Podcast. Subscribe, help us out, and what? What is it? Don't worry, we're gonna talk about it after. So everyone, take care. Have a great day.
Please, thank you for tuning in. Love is love. Stay up. Stay positive.